Donuts. You've got donuts.
I do have donuts.
It's a big problem because Nina's been pregnant and she's
Yeah.
really been wanting a donut.
Yeah.
But they're not vegan.
No, they're definitely not.
But you know what I sometimes do? If you want to be grossed out, I ask Frankie if I can smell his food. And it's like almost okay.
Today on After Hours. All right, guys, we haven't done an After Hours since September.
Yeah.
Meaning, like, the Halloween episode, the Christmas shows, all kinds of things have
It
transpired.
doesn't feel like it's been that long.
I've got media that people have sent us.
Sure.
I've got social media comments.
Yeah.
And a whole lot more. Let's dive in. We did a birthday message for a gentleman named Brad
Yeah.
in Canada.
Yeah.
Let's go to that clip.
All right, to the clip. Frankie, it's whose birthday?
Brad.
Frankie, it's Brad's birthday, and Kate from Ottawa wishes to wish him a happy one. Today on birthday.
Do you remember us doing that?
I do, vaguely.
Well, he received that gift,
Yep.
as well as a shirt and some American Mac.
Ooh.
Because he was from Canada. So
Yep.
we sent him like a Cracker Barrel and a few others.
How generous of us.
So they sent pictures of him opening. Have you seen him?
No.
So that's him tearing up.
Tearing up.
Aw.
And then that's him with a very wrinkled shirt.
Yep.
Here's Chris holding his BoxMac Blu-ray.
Aww.
Here's him staring at a box of what appears to be 3 cheese. We sent him some 3 cheese.
Sure.
There he is with some Cracker Barrel. This was his girlfriend, Kate, who asked for this all to happen.
Yeah.
And she said, "Hi, Frankie. Thank you times a million for the gifts. Brad was so happy about his birthday and wanted me to send a cajillion thank yous to you and everyone from BoxMac. If you or Junt or are ever in Windsor, Ontario, email me and maybe we can meet up. All the best, Kate. P.S. Bonus pic of my kitten, Pumpkin. P.P.S. The Halloween episode was fantastic because that's how far this dates back."
That's wonderful. And first of all, I love PPSs. Let me just say that.
Do you really?
I love, in the concept of a letter, adding additional P's with additional subnotes.
Oh, yeah.
Until it becomes ridiculously excessive.
So around that same Halloween episode, we became friends with Chrissy Felmuth, who had done some illustrations
Yeah.
for us and the like. She's a fan like any other, so she sends us cool stuff that she sees. Look at this freaky thing.
Okay.
She found this thing of flour that has your... This is like the Mr. Sparkle situation. What the heck?
That is bizarre.
Isn't that weird? John, it's you.
It is.
Why am I on a Japanese box? Look at that. Oh my god, what is that?
She also sent me a couple of clips of her showing BoxMac to a friend for the first time. Let's take a look at the clip.
All right, to the clip.
This is like a 2 girls, 1 cup thing?
Frankie, Kate has a question for you. So the guy, your chef friend in the video says Junt says he owns a part of Kraft or is an investor. I was wondering if that was true. That's it.
It is.
We've said many times.
Yeah, it is actually true. I own several $1,000s worth of stock in Kraft, and it has been very profitable for me.
It turns out Kraft sells in America.
Yeah, and
That
they
casts
actually...
doubt on this whole show, though, because everyone
know.
early on people were giving you guys crap about that.
Yeah, but we have no sway. We have no viewers.
Yeah, 3,000 people aren't going to massively...
Like, did we move the needle for the Kraft Corporation?
I wonder if Cracker Barrel sales are any better as a result of our continual
I
propping
want
them
John
up.
to show up with a bunch of manila envelopes stuffed with papers proving that he is going to disassociate himself from the Kraft Corporation.
These papers are just some of the many documents that I've signed, turning over complete and total control.
Chrissy sent another clip from that same night. Let's go to that clip.
All right, to the clip.
Quick, Kate. Okay, instead of figuring out which mac and cheese looks the best, figure out which logo of mac and cheese looks the best. Annie's has the bunny. She says you don't like Annie's, but they have a bunny that should be the best. That's
We
it.
already know for John it's like 80s style stores that haven't revamped
Yeah, wasn't
their...
there... Didn't we have a cute owl on one of the boxes?
Yes, Cartoon Owl.
That was probably my favorite logo.
I think it was the...
Tootsie Roll Pops.
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? Let's find out.
Let's find out.
1, 2, 3 cheese.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3 cheese, says our writer.
Yeah.
Somebody sent us some fan art of us around Christmas time as circles.
It is, I mean, somewhat representative.
Deck the halls with bees of 3 cheese, fa la la la, and no Buffalo Max. This was submitted to us when Chrissy was doing her nicer poster for the Christmas episode, and her concept was, well, maybe I could do noodle garland.
Yep.
And then this person had the exact same concept.
Exact same
She just
idea.
gave us like the deluxe,
Yeah.
very professional version.
Yeah, the Kraft Deluxe version.
You're familiar with the Colberts?
Yes.
Turns out it's pronounced Colbert. Not
Big fan of the show.
Not Colbert. So it's
Colberts.
Stephen Colbert.
Yep.
His daughter sent us a clip.
A clip.
You want to take a look at that clip?
Let's look at the clip. I love looking
Hi,
at
Red
clips.
Cow Crew. My name is Perry Colbert. My family is a huge fan, and I've always wanted my own personal craft keeper. So, for my birthday, they got me one. The Mac, who was dead. Oh no, not enough flaps.
That's a super fan. That means
That's hilarious.
That means they watched.
I love it. I love it.
This is me shipping out a whole lot of Blu-rays, of Volume 2 Blu-rays.
Yep.
This is tough at a post office on Washington Street in Boston, Mass.
At what o'clock in the morning?
At 8 in the morning. When everybody else wants to ship things too. Goodwill Junting.
I remember this. I like it. Because I'm a fan of the movie Good Will Hunting.
I think Nina and I watched it a couple of years back. I don't think it really stood up.
It's not your fault,
It was
Frankie.
like, yeah,
it's not your fault.
It's not your fault, Junt.
Frankie.
It's not your fault, all right? It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
The Herald News swung by.
Yeah.
We'll take a look at their article in a little while.
Okay.
But they took some video of you.
Yeah.
Which came as a surprise to me.
I was surprised to me, too. I wasn't ready for it.
Do you want to look at that clip today?
I don't really want to look at that clip.
Let's go to the clip.
All right.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Hunt, and I co-host the show BoxMac on YouTube. And this is one of the macaroni and cheeses we did. This is a macaroni and cheese from Japan. It's called Macaroni and Gratin Set. And unlike our macaroni and cheeses in the U.S., they don't have a lot of cheese in theirs, and theirs is a lot more complicated. You can see the directions there on the back. I had to fry some chicken, and then we had to ended up baking it in the oven to get it to really work well. It was really complicated. We had to translate the directions, but it ended up pretty good in the end. This is definitely one of the most unusual macaroni and cheeses we've ever reviewed on the on BoxMac.
It was a one-take thing. I had to take one take.
And you had said that the reporter had never seen the show?
No, the reporter had never seen the show.
I also made a little print. I spilled a little ink this week.
Yeah.
And they saw the show. Our friend Jake Sadek, his child, has a BoxMac onesie.
Really?
Let's go to a very brief clip.
Hi.
That is all. Speaking of onesies, we've got a Christmas moose that we've left out in our living room that's wearing a BoxMac onesie.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. And why is this Christmas moose wearing the BoxMac one?
We have a fan who wanted to purchase one for her dog.
Right.
And she said, will it fit on my dog? And I said, well, let's put it on the moose and represent what it might look like were this her dog. But then it was so cute that I got crazy and left it in the living room until February.
Yep.
And that onesie is a little bit large for the moose. He's a little loose in the crotch. There.
Yeah, a little
Yeah,
loose.
but well, he's not wearing a big diaper.
For
Maybe
easy
he
access.
had a big diaper.
Yeah. Chrissy, once again, she kicked off this relationship by sending us a pretty beautiful piece of art of, once again, us as noodles.
Oh, this one. I love this feature.
Yeah.
This picture.
I like it because it looks like you guys are going to kiss.
In a weird noodle kind of kissing way. And they both look like vacuums. I don't know why.
Vacuum
It looks
kisses,
like
exactly.
air would only go into them, never come out.
The Junt for October.
That looks like a Trent Home creation.
It's not. Done by the person who brought you Goodwill Junting.
Goodwill Junting.
Remember that lady who wanted a signed picture of us?
Yeah. What'd she do? Make a BoxMac shrine?
Yeah.
In memoriam. Oh.
No, she might have just done this for us.
I assume. So.
But if this lives in her home, holy moly.
I like it. I think it's great.
Here's another really weird piece of fan art.
Yeah.
This is like a summer vacation.
Are you two naked?
Yes.
Okay.
Kraft family's noodleist camp, because it's a noodleist camp.
Oh.
Estimated February 2nd, 2015, because that's when our first episode was.
Yeah.
There's a little attention to detail.
You guys are naked in the winter.
Frankie, I don't think this is the right place. And then there's noodles jumping into a pool of cheese.
Ah, I see. So the original plan was we were to go to a nudist camp.
Yes.
But instead, in a comical series of errors, we ended up at the noodleist camp.
Yeah, you got it.
I got it. It's a TV show waiting to write
It feels
itself.
like you guys would have done the opposite, though. Intend to go to a noodleist camp and end up at a nudist camp.
Yes, but I think the noodleist one's a little more
stands.
funny. I don't know why we would be going to a nudist camp anyway, but
You've been waiting for some Trenholm art.
I have been because
Small Vine. Well, I can give you two.
All right, two's good.
He did a take two on the monster face.
Holy cow!
It's a little better
That's
than
not
last.
bad.
Yeah. It's got the hat down.
He was disappointed that we featured the last version that he did.
Yeah.
And he said, "Well, let me take another stab at it."
Pretty
and then he also he made us he made us into the.
That's the quality of Steve Trenholm joke I'm looking for, right there.
So in this situation,
Are there two Johns in this situation?
there's two.
There are.
There's two Johns haphazardly cut out in paint and then duplicated, but it's a little bit hard to get one behind the other, you know. So
That's pretty good.
I don't see why I couldn't have been in it and been Leia.
it makes sense. So yeah,
me.
yeah.
I'm such a dude. I'm not even a candidate for Leia.
You're actually cropped out. As is EJ.
And the background has been completely replaced. Yeah.
I also like that he ran out of Star Wars characters 3 people in. Because he's got Leia, Luke, Obi-Wan, and then he's like, fuck it, Lucas. We also did a wedding shout-out. She wanted to get all of her favorite YouTubers doing this.
Oh yeah, but you could only get us.
You guys are like the Paris Hiltons of the whole thing. You'll show up at the
Let's go to that clip.
Frankie, we're here today for a very special purpose. And what's that purpose, Frankie?
A Twitter user by the name of Sam Haynes.
Sam Haynes.
Is getting married to unknown man.
Unknown male companion.
Yes. Next year in 2017.
2017.
And we're some of their favorite YouTubers. They call
YouTubers.
They call each other Noodle. They
Noodle.
said they're, instead of Holy Matrimony, they're engaged in Holy Macaroni.
Holy macaroni.
And we're here to wish them all the best and the happiness and
all the best and the happiness
and some anti-divorce sentiment.
Yes, positive vibes, positive BoxMac vibes, positive wedding vibes. We're also available for birthdays.
Right, and Christmas.
Christmas. Bris, we'll do your bris.
Yep.
First communion, any ceremony you like, just let us know. We're happy to we'll wish you well.
Happy macaroni.
Happy macaroni. Should we do a better one?
I did give her the clip. I assume that she'll use it for something.
Sure.
Whatever the original vision was, it fell apart with the non-cooperation of
other YouTubers.
Matt Gabriel sent us this on Facebook. It says, her only wish, to be carried away in a riptide of cheese.
That's one of my wishes.
Yeah? Okay.
That sounds like a horrible death.
Yeah, really. It's like...
You're right, actually. It would be
is the
pretty
idea
awful.
that you can eat it as you die?
It's a riptide of cheese. You can't really escape unless you use proper riptide mitigation techniques.
Where you swim parallel to the shore of the cheese.
Parallel to the cheese shore.
Josh James sent us this clip that's not of him.
Okay.
But it's like one of these social media shares.
Yeah.
Gonna get some mac and cheese. What? The f*** is this? Mom, what the f*** is this? Ah! Oh, fuck. Oh, hell no. That f***ing mac and cheese? No! That f***? We're a Kraft family.
This just in. We just got a comment from Sam Tex.
Just now.
It just happened.
Just right now.
So Caitlin and I were watching an episode of BoxMac last night, and it was Annie's Deluxes you were ripping on. We love Annie's. I like their white cheddar a lot. What's so bad about it? Did we not go into enough detail on the show?
I think we might have.
I do agree, however, with you ripping on their ad campaign. Too hippie for my liking, lol. And that was a hilarious episode, by the way. Mac on.
Look, if you like a white cheddar, go try the Kraft branded white cheddar, which is not a Mac. I don't know if we've ever even done it on the show.
We have. Okay, this is white cheddar.
Yeah. Oh, it's good.
It's really good. Sam has sent us other things, like, for instance, a picture of 3 old lady blankets on my bed for Junt. Ha ha ha.
Ah, yes. Well, I would be quite comfortable.
I think he's implying you have a room if you ever want to stop by.
Ooh, that style of granny square blanket is called small square. And it is not my preferred style, Sam, but it's fine. I would still
You're looking for large squares.
I look for large square. And I could show you the difference, but I don't think anyone cares.
If they watch the Halloween episode where, like, she's covered in blankets.
Those are large square blankets.
Yeah. Do you remember that she was, like, we were actually, like, hurting her neck?
Yes, with the weight of the blanket.
Yes. We're trying to get an inside the granny square blanket shot.
That's a great shot.
Susanna Smith sent a little something to EJ. It's a picture of Dave Chappelle saying, "Got any more of those Game of Thrones reviews?"
That's good. That's proper meme usage.
And she says, "Ahem."
Yeah.
Because she wants more.
Yeah.
Susanna is a fan of all of the content on the channel. So she's a preferred kind of fan.
But there's no point in asking for more BoxMac because more BoxMac will be forthcoming.
I suppose so. The Game of Thrones, they come... Now, is it worth even making any kind of announcement? Do you have... What happens when Season 7 comes out?
Season 7, it'll be week by week.
You're going to do it?
Whoa, he's going to do it.
You heard it here, folks.
You heard it here first on the After Hours. I am looking forward to that. I may actually
After Hours just got the scoop. Bill Tripp left a comment.
Bill Tripp
says, "Hey all, I love our RCE. I was drawn to the YouTube site while searching for an Instant Pot review. I watched EJ's review and then another. Then out of the corner of my eye, I saw a BoxMac review. From that moment on, I was hooked. Keep up the good work, you all rock. By the way, will you be getting the BoxMac jerseys back in stock?" It's a strange question because we were never out of stock. I've never taken down an item on the website saying we were out of stock.
Frankie is an expert stockman. He has good stocks of all inventory.
Yeah, I'll put my family into debt to make sure it works. When he says jersey, is he talking about these?
I assume.
I think so. Baseball jersey.
Baseball jersey?
It's the only
Yeah.
thing remotely sport-like.
Anyway, between him and Susanna, these are the kinds of fans I want, the kinds of people who... Because sometimes we get subscribers who are like, I'm here for the mac and cheese and that's it. And if you don't eat mac and cheese, I'm out.
He could have been in for the Instant Pot and that was it. But
Exactly. Or they're just there for the Game of Thrones. Or they're just there for probably not Junt's cart.
for a pirate pizza review.
What, are you implying that no one likes Junt's cart?
I don't think Junt's cart has ever been the thing that's pulled someone in.
Really?
Maybe. It's possible.
Well, viewers at home, tell us.
Let us know in the comments below.
Did Junt Cott was your gateway drug?
Yeah, what was your Red Cow gateway drug? Caitlin Pacheco, she's the girlfriend of Sam Tech. She took some cell phone video of her boyfriend, or I guess a husband, boyfriend, I don't know. And Steve Borges, who was in I Need to Lose 10 Pounds. They were watching.
Yes.
They're using those like
Instagram,
Snapchat, Instagram things that I really am definitely too old for. On a BoxMac binge, superfood. Food is my friend, and it's like a koala and a gingerbread man holding hands.
All right.
I like it.
I
would watch that.
I guess it's a Friday night tradition for them.
That's wonderful.
They kick back and watch some, and they watch Junt's Cart too.
Yep.
Like here's some photographic evidence of them watching the Rain and Flea episode.
Holy cow, that's awesome. People getting together in order to enjoy our content together. It's a lovely thing.
Feels good. Jeremy Klein left us an article called Great Value, Other Brands of Mac and Cheese Recalled for Possible Salmonella Contamination.
I didn't see this.
Treehouse Foods Inc. has announced the voluntary recall of certain macaroni and cheese cup products that have cheddar cheese seasoning that can be contaminated with salmonella. And that's basically the whole story.
Yeah, okay. I don't really stock that product.
The FDA said no illnesses have been reported to date. If you bought any products of the organization, throw it away. And never buy it.
In general,
again.
Yeah. Just don't buy Easy Macs. Get yourself a wrap and do it that way.
Yeah, I mean, do you ever eat Easy Mac ever?
No.
Ever?
I haven't eaten one, except for the show, I haven't eaten in the past 3 or 4 years.
Brian McKee says, can you take Kraft cheddar mac and cheese and a Swiss mac and cheese and mix them?
I have never had a dedicated Swiss macaroni and cheese.
It's
We've never had one on the show. We don't have any in the Hall
Do
of
they
Macs.
exist?
Not that I know.
It seems to be the unpreferred cheese of mac and cheese.
Well,
sometimes you throw one in a home style.
Yeah, but not even that often. It would be a low percentage of cheese because it's kind of a tart cheese.
You only get 50% cheese. It's full of holes.
Oh, yeah.
He's right.
Did he mean to put a slice of Swiss on your mac and cheese?
I'd try it. I saw something, somebody shared something with me the other day off the record because of the emulsifying properties of American cheese, American singles. Get some American cheese and throw that on your mac, and it essentially has a lot of the properties that a bechamel will give to your mac and cheese. That was their argument.
Yes, but you can just do that with sodium citrate directly in real cheese.
Yeah, because you have sodium citrate hanging around, so you just do that. Who has American cheese in their house?
All we need is a little plutonium.
Oh, I'm sure that in 1985, plutonium is available in every corner drugstore, but in 1955, it's a little hard to come by.
Sodium citrate will change regular cheese into Velveeta type cheese.
Wait a minute, you thought that the Trenholm art was done?
I did.
Hello, are you Frankie from BoxMac? Can you get me Junt's autograph? I just love him. What about my autograph? Am the star of BoxMac.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
So
I love it. Is this based on any reality at all?
No. but there is a new Trenholm meme. Is he doesn't understand I am. He just says am.
Am.
And
I thought that was just our joke about him.
So the most famous one was he took a picture of some food that he cooked that didn't look that great, and he said, "Damn, am great cook." He'll be like, "I knew you were gonna say that it was bad spelling. That's why I put it there." And I'm like, no, I don't think so.
He doesn't buy it for a minute.
Jeremy Watkins sent us this little piece. He says, "This should be a show. Nina and Junt smell stuff, look at knickknacks, and comment of various types of architecture, while the RCE crew poke fun at the two."
I can see it totally working.
I mean, isn't that essentially Junt's cart?
It kind of is, especially like the more recent one where you're behind the camera. It's just Nina and I talking about fridges.
When we do have our home and garden show, that is what we'll have. Home and garden tours.
Yeah. Our town and country show.
Matthew Zide sent us a link to a Kickstarter called Mac and Son, Make Mac and Cheese Made Better. Deluxe mac and cheese kits that are as good as homemade. Our recipe creates an authentic bechamel cheese sauce and includes a crouton topping. You want to watch this little clip real quick?
Sure. Let's go to the clip.
It's only a min.
I'm sold on the music, man.
I'm doing the syncopated rhythm.
I'm picturing my favorite macaroni and cheese. It doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like that either. It doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like that.
There's no explanation about what the Kickstarter is.
Ouch.
Ouch.
But it looks fine.
Why can't you make great mac at home?
I can. I did. The only mac and cheese with a real bechamel base? Look, I could make you a bechamel base.
Do they make a pumpkin version?
Do they make a... That's enough.
If someone wants to fund that and send it in, we will try it on the show.
Sure.
If they want to make a vegan version, I'll try it.
This person said, there must have been a boost in homemade Captain Hook Peter Pan costumes after the 1990
That's so great.
VHS release of Disney's Peter Pan and Hook in '91. And then he did a hashtag who wore it better. So one of our fans...
Are you a little smug? Are you going to claim you wore it better?
Well,
which one's you?
I'm on the right.
Okay.
And my mom made that costume. And it looks like he went for the Disney one. I went for the Hook one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think they're both cute.
They are both cute, but yours is better.
My mom put a lot of effort into it. Because I think the curly hair is really what does it.
Yeah. I mean, I do actually like the wig better on the other one. But,
do you?
Yeah.
But
this jacket is super high quality, and the ruffle and the hat's very cool.
My mom's making a quilt right now for our incoming baby.
Oh, baby quilt!
So, she's big into it.
I bet it's going to be beautiful.
Yeah.
She does some high quality sewing.
That was Stephen Thomaser. Sean Hartsgrove sent us a picture of him giving us a thumbs up. Not sure why you two guys making Mac is so entertaining, but catch myself bringing on Eps. Have the beard and the belly now. I just need BoxMac shirt and hat. I'm out of work, but they're on my wish list when there are changes. Noodle on, guys. James Michael Oliver showed us this new brand of HEB.
Haven't seen this one.
It says HEB stepping up their frozen game, and this is Texas Street Eats.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. We probably will never get to try those.
You guys just got to move to Texas.
They've got a disgusting flavor called pecan pesto or pecan pesto.
Ew.
Which no thanks. And then I do see a lobster one, which is interesting, especially since it's in
frozen
Texas.
lobster. How's frozen lobster holding up in Texas?
I'd try them, but really,
they'll never make it to Massachusetts.
No, I mean, unless someone is really ridiculous and wants to dry ice them to us.
Freddie Williams. This is interesting. There's a famous comic book artist.
Famous.
Named Freddie Williams.
Yep.
You can check him out at facebook.com/FreddieArt. Mm-hmm. He draws Batman. He does Ninja Turtles.
I see some turtles.
Really good stuff.
He's often at like comic book conventions. He's like a real guy.
A real guy. A real human.
And it turns out he's a huge BoxMac fan.
And that's awesome.
And he said, just want to let you know I'm a fan. I've not missed an episode of BoxMac or Junt's Cart. Your YouTube channel provides great deadline fuel. You've been there in my headphones through late nights on Batman, TMNT, and now He-Man and Thundercats. Thanks for the great work.
When do we team up for the BoxMac comic?
Dude, yeah, like the BoxMac cast meets the Justice League. Like me and like Green Lantern are looking at each other.
I want to go against the Hulk. He can have Black Widow.
The Hulk is not in the Justice League.
It's Aquaman. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Aquaman instead of the Hulk.
Yeah.
I get those two mixed up all the time.
Get out of the frame.
Excuse me, they're bringing on the Game of Thrones guy. They're not just making him look like Aquaman. They're trying to make him look like something else so they can market him to us. And that's where I'm right.
I'm starting to think DC is going to can their whole vision before that dude even ends up in a movie. He's been Aquaman to me my whole life at this point, and he's almost out of the whole thing.
He's been working out for no reason.
I really do wonder, like, with Lego Batman being as good as it was, they just go all Lego at this point. Justin Welling, huge fan.
Huge fan of the show.
He sent us a big message.
All right.
Can you stand hearing it? The whole thing?
Oh, yeah, I got a donut.
Hey,
I'm going
Frankie.
to smell John's donuts while you read.
Hey, Frankie, this most likely will turn into a long-winded email, so please accept my apology in advance. Stumbled upon a BoxMac episode well over a year ago as one of my guilty pleasures are a select few food review channels. Since then, I've been a regular viewer of a majority of Red Cow content. I'm also a podcast addict and enjoy those from the gang as well, including the recent summer movie discussion. I do notice how, most notably in After Hours episodes, you kind of try to drive home the fact that there's a wealth of content to be seen and enjoyed aside from Junt and BoxMac. I couldn't agree more. It's immediately apparent that everything is made with a genuine passion for filmmaking and whatever subject is being discussed. I'm not sure that's frustration akin to, say, Jason Alexander just being known as George. Okay, maybe that's a bad example, but the crew is more than just the macaroni people. John's just the macaroni.
I'm just a macaroni person. I grow plants, too, in the summers.
There were some tulips.
And I shop.
I shop, grow plants, and make macaroni.
Yeah, that's my whole life.
I've long outgrown content creators who play a character. Being a big gamer, the angry gimmick is well worn out and just not appealing anymore. I prefer videos that are informative yet down to earth, which Red Cow has in droves. This is kind of interesting because a lot of YouTube personalities,
angry macaroni nerd.
Yeah,
we could have been.
I'm not slagging them off. I like a lot of characters that are on YouTube, but you have to decide: are you going to be yourself on YouTube, or are you going to be a heightened version of yourself? Are you going to play a character? Yeah. We're basically just ourselves.
Yeah, I just play. This is me plus about 25%.
Yeah, this is me about probably 10%.
It just feels like you to me.
Yeah.
I'm about 7% in the red.
Yeah, this is less you.
This is less you.
And I'm actually an alcoholic.
DJ's a real alcoholic. I fully intend on throwing you some cash when it's realistically feasible for me to do so. It kind of breaks my heart that you're only getting $50 a month. Although we're getting more than that nowadays. I think we're up to like 100, nice. 100 plus. With very reasonable and generous perk tiers, while someone like Darkside Phil, who screams at his TV screen and has perks that essentially boil down to pay me enough money and maybe I'll talk to you, gets over $900 a month.
I don't know him.
I digress. I don't know you.
I don't know.
I'll most certainly pick up some merch before the end of the year and really appreciate all the hard work everyone does to put in such a wealth of content available. I'm not going to lie, I've had some bad days where after work I'll watch a few hours of episodes I've already seen and they honestly lift my spirits considerably. Best regards, Justin Chainsaw Hijinks, if you see him on YouTube.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you very much for that comment. And it really pleases me, like, I have some shows that I go to when I just don't really want to think about it. I'll watch, like, The Simpsons, or I'll watch BoJack Horseman.
We're that.
And that's a real nice
That's
feeling.
a great place to be.
Yeah.
On to Twitter.
Sure.
Got a tweet from Alex Needham. It says, at Red Cow Entertainment, I approve. I ate Cracker Barrel Mac while watching y'all eat Cracker Barrel Macs. Hashtag Macception. And he shows a little picture of what it looks like when he watches BoxMac. He's got a wall-mounted television.
He's got one of those high-up TVs.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of high-up TVs. I am a big fan of you eating Cracker Barrel while watching.
Do you want a good
Cracker
floor
Barrel.
model? Do you want to really have to look down at your television?
I like to look down. I like the neck strain.
Look down.
Look down.
Somebody made a GIF.
Oh, I like it. See, you guys are going to kiss.
What they did was they did something sexual to us.
They did, and I don't approve.
No, I thought you guys were just dancing because you guys were in love.
Dancing.
That was from Rabbi's King. I'd like to challenge the fans.
Challenge the fans.
To a third contest.
A third contest!
I want to see your best GIF. Animated GIF of us. John, give the camera something they can make a GIF out of.
Mug around a little bit.
That's not gonna make any GIFs. I could do a donut wiggle. Here, I'll do a donut box wiggle.
All right, at Enhanced Music says Christmas has been saved at Red Cow Entertainment at Frankie Freen, and it's this person with Star Wars T-shirt and a Cracker Barrel.
Oh, there you go. They got all the bases covered. You got the Star Wars base, your Cracker Barrel base, your Christmas base. You're done.
Do you think that the person actually got Cracker Barrel in a gift under the tree?
I would like to think so. I doubt it. For Christmas, I received Cracker Barrel cheese, not the macaroni and cheese, but Cracker Barrel cheese from my father. He got me some Cracker Barrel cheese.
At Aviator Gaming, who owns the YouTube channel Bam Lounge.
Yeah, big fan of the show.
And they've also done us a huge service by shouting us out on their show and getting us a lot more subs.
Yep.
He says, look what we just picked up for you guys. Expect it in the mail soon. And it's Larry the Cable Guy Deluxe Mac and Cheese with smoky bacon flavor.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, we got it.
I can't believe that.
Like amazing in a horrible way.
Somewhere in the country, Larry the Cable Guy is a brand because he's not a brand up here.
He's got that kind of knowing point at the camera,
and a lack of sleeves.
And his always a lack of sleeves. And his speech bubble is "You gotta try it," which I don't think is one of his catchphrases.
No.
Yeah, should it be like "Get her done"? Is that
get her
the gentleman?
done, eat her done, or something. You know, you could make it food related.
Yeah.
Sure.
Get her
I look
made.
forward to that just for the sheer craziness of
Can
it.
you guys dress like him while you cook it? Can you guys with your sleeves on?
I do not do sleeveless, Nina. I'm sorry.
It's time again.
It's that time.
For Corbin Johnson to show us what's on the shelf.
Let's see it. I like it.
We almost need a jingle.
Okay, let's see what we can come in. Here we go. Now it's time for Corbin. He's going to show us what's on the shelf. Boom.
That was good.
That's pretty good.
He says Target is catching on, and he's got what looks to be 4 for $5.
It's a good price.
For Annie's.
Yeah.
That's cheap Annie's.
If you like that kind of thing, which I do not.
He posted that back in September. In October, he said some very pricey Easy Mac, because these are Easy Macs for $1.
Yeah, this is not good deals, right? This is your basic price. I don't agree with the assertion that that's a low price.
And then,
all right, so then it's the same store, it looks like, and now they've given up the idea that
A markup to mark down.
Yeah.
Always low
yeah,
price.
but later in the month it became 85 cents.
still not a great deal.
And he says, by Grabthaw's hammer, what a savings.
I like it.
And then finally, Corbin's fourth shelf. Verizon Math, he says. And this is in November. They go back up. They go back to $1.
Right back up to $1.
So if you wait a month for Corbin to tweet you, you get a full narrative.
You get the full narrative.
This is actually fascinating. I think Corbin should start his own show. Not that I want competition, but I would watch him watch the price of
Glitter
things
prices
and tell us. Yeah.
This is going to be my favorite part of this entire thing.
What's your
There
favorite
is a YouTube. So we're going to go to YouTube comments. There is a YouTube commenter by the name of Brisk Cupcake.
All right, Brisk Cupcake.
And he could be a bot. but his comments they just post.
Yeah.
Like YouTube ain't flagging them as spam.
Sure.
And they are less coherent than I can even describe. On the episode 38, Max Junt needs to bring to Frankie's attention.
Yeah.
He said, Timmy toast over buttered over cheesy boxed mac.
That's what I thought when I saw
Timmy
it.
toast over buttered over cheesy box mac.
What does it mean?
Is it a haiku? Can we get someone on the syllables there?
So he lapses into much bigger paragraphs. Over at the taste test episode, he sings as well like my therapist, Willie Mack. Yeah, they just like to take over the kitchen. Plus Watermelon had 5'2" flawed Darwin Holmes wandering around outside since his name was Mentions. Oh yeah, Pillsbury Doughboy.
Are you sure it's just not Bob Dylan? I'm a big fan of Bob Dylan.
Oh yeah, Pillsbury Doughboy, fat fat, down now, cheese.
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like if you take an English phrase and Google Translate, put it into another language.
That's more coherent. Oh yeah, Pillsbury Doughboy, fat bot, Darnell Donald, cheese, culture's growing on his leg. Hey, that's Frankus. Van and Abgi, will you please get your smelly ass out of my van? French fry King Fetty. Well, that does it for me. I'm never going to make it to Hollywood.
So Abgi has to get his smelly ass out of his van for this guy to make it to Hollywood.
All right, and then on the dessert contest video, he nailed us with 3.
So it's not even just BoxMac, it's Red Cow in general.
Yeah, he just jumps around. Wow, that is my nephew's pick on my Advidar. Hi, would love this pasta, and Carl works at Olive Garden in his father's footsteps. I am going to the store right now. Gotta watch these beaver teeth videos. Go to dentist not.
So someone in a smelly ass van not making it to Hollywood's got bad teeth and they're not going to the dentist.
Okay, all right.
We're got a couple more here.
Yeah.
Hey, Christmas mac and cheese.
That's kind of okay.
Was this on the Christmas episode?
It's the dessert contest. So it was a Christmas video. My son Carl Anthony Towns, whom just 7 hours ago just scored 36 dunks in his game.
After working at Olive Garden?
One day younger and more peeps brings home about 100 pounds of pasta. What? Okay, cook every day. We're starting to see something?
We see a narrative, right? He's got a son.
Yep.
His son works at Olive Garden.
Who's a basket dunking Olive Garden.
Yes.
Cook every day.
And the son is following in his father's footsteps.
So his father works at Olive Garden as well.
Well, there's a final one. His son's name is Carl. We know that one. And then finally, hey, Jonathan, I just saw you on the Chew or some show. Thanks for the mac and cheese. It's all caps. Show 24 hours a day. Hee hee ha ha. Wow, look at Frankie's movies. And Jonathan, wow, both of yous two guys. Oh, yeah. Good luck, Carl.
That one is the most comprehensive.
It actually is.
Were you on the Chew and didn't tell us?
I was on the Chew. No, I wasn't on the Chew. I don't even know what the Chew is, Nina.
So, more YouTube comments. HCT Almond says, I loved this series. Now it's becoming a waste of my time.
That makes me noodling.
This was after he said, finish your on the same episode. On episode 70, we didn't get to finish the Blount because it was cooking too long.
Yeah.
But we gave you 5 other Macs. And then on the next one, we couldn't do the Japanese because we didn't have the prep.
What did I tell you? People do not like it when we don't eat the mac on this show.
The bummer is that one of his comments got 2 likes and the other one got 3 likes. So there's some support for this notion.
I wonder though, Frankie, could this just be an ironical thing? Like he's lambasting the fact that we on the show said people got unhappy.
There's no way.
I don't think so.
I mean, look, that'd be like saying that like you were joking about the Festival of Spirals. Like,
get out of the frame!
This is an intelligent viewer.
Okay.
That got 16 likes. This comment was so funny.
Ooh.
Fun fact, in Soviet Russia, they ate BoxMac, which is similar except for 2 minor differences. Instead of macaroni, they used beets, and instead of cheese, they used more beets. It was beets, BoxMac was beets. Memories.
That's great. I like
Pretty
that.
funny. Brandon Taylor Swift said, I'm too cool for this party, but I stop by every so often to see if Junt's sister is around.
Which sister are they
I have
talking
no
about?
idea.
And where would he have known? My sisters have never been on BoxMac. I mean, both of them have been in Red Cow content.
Well, Christine, not since she was like 7.
Yes.
So does that mean that if we bring them back, we'll get more hits? Are people watching for the Hunt sisters?
Well, apparently this one, he didn't have any likes, though.
Okay.
Takai says, TBH, I only follow you guys because of EJ. But Mac's show is okay to watch in between his shows, lol.
I'm glad we're okay.
Rogue Troy Bandit says, this is one of my favorite comments I've ever gotten.
Really?
The fat guy looks like he's part of the KKK. I mean, how so? Like white clothing alone?
A chef's costume?
We got some comments on Pirate Pizza Review.
Yeah, I got nothing to do with this.
One of them was from F you, that's who. To help with the shitty crust, get a pizza baking sheet with holes. Trust me, it works.
That seems like too much of an investment for a Celeste pizza.
Not to usurp your guys' show, but I like a frozen pizza, and I've been developing techniques to improve out-of-box frozen pizza.
Maybe you could guest on Pirate Pizza Review.
That would be great. And we could cook following the directions and with my improved version.
Yeah.
And you could see what you like better.
Yeah, I had no intention of doing more of those, but maybe. The Halloween episode.
Yes.
It got a lot of love.
Yeah, I'm really happy about that, but it's been like 90 months.
A Spizzer Spunk. Excellent episode. Honestly, I don't think there's a show on the internet quite like BoxMac. It's probably true.
Yeah.
Rankfest says, could this be the end of Pirate Pizza Review? Which is very funny. Zap Rosdower says, where can I get my own batch of Frankies? Matthew Truesdale says, the writing on this is amazing. Great job, guys.
Glad you liked it.
Do you think the writing was amazing? I mean, it was mostly just like...
It wasn't really a testament of fine screenwriting.
No.
I mean, it was fine.
I mean, there were a lot of in-jokes that were weaved into a story.
Sure.
Triggerer says, yes, I'm Polish too. I love Nina even more now. And that wasn't the only Polish comment we got. We got a few of those.
Oh, good.
In that episode, you talked about how it's a Polish tradition to put cottage cheese onto...
just straight up like regular noodles.
Yeah, just boiled noodles.
Boiled noodles and cottage. It's so good, you don't know.
Durable 1988 said, if you had told me 10 years ago that I'd be curling up with a cup of tea on a cold October Sunday to watch a full-length BoxMac review, I'd have called you crazy. Yet here I am. Happy Halloween, guys. Love the work you do. And then 603 Production says, Junt survives so long off the grid. You know why? Because he keeps a pantry.
That's right. I like having a good pantry.
I think we break it there, and we come back for more YouTube comments.
All right.
And mostly Reddit. It's going to be a whole lot of Reddit. On the next episode.
All right. We'll see you next time on After All.
So we actually found this mac and cheese from these YouTubers we all watch. Tyson got me into them, then I got burned into them, and now everyone watches them. Basically, these guys literally make mac and cheese, and then they taste it and eat it, which is a dream job, by the way, eating mac and cheese. I don't think that's their job, but they upload once a week where they like make mac and cheese and taste it, and they compare mac and cheese to other mac and cheese, and I never thought mac and cheese could be so interesting. Here, look at this clip.
Have you ever felt that your macaroni and cheese didn't contain enough protein?
I believe it's two fat guys not know anything about protein.
What average
is this?
This is a rapid mac.
So many Macs. I can't deal with this many Macs.
It's not ready.
That's how I want to eat it. It's amazing.
So I didn't turn it down fast enough.
It's awful.
Now this isn't sponsored or anything. We just wanted to give these guys a shout out because like these are one of our favorite YouTubers. Literally, like I don't miss a video of these guys no matter what they do, whether it's a podcast or this BoxMac show. Like, so we want you guys, since you like food, obviously.
Hey guys.
You're here $100 chef.
Watching this.
You're here $100 chef. We want you guys to go check them out. Go subscribe. We linked them down below. You can check out their videos. We'll link their BoxMax playlist. You can get addicted. You can tell them that.
Okay, as far as lobster macs go, this looks a lot more like it. I mean, as nice as it might be to put mac and cheese inside of an actual lobster, this looks pretty sweet. Look at Nina with the hummus plate. Thank you. This is at the Village Tavern in Salem, Mass. So this is another lobster mac and cheese at the post office.
Post Office Cafe in Provincetown,
And it looks like right up my alley, except for maybe the crumbs. But when they brought it over, or when I ordered it, they said that you have to guess what kinds of cheeses are in it, because there are secret cheeses. I think it's Gruyere of some kind.
Is it nice and melty and stringy?
Yeah. Let's try the lobster. It's really good. I think I like the Salem one better, though.
No strange, like, blue cheese notes. No feta.
Nothing like that. It's actually a little bit mild.
It's very good, though.
Very nice. It was Gorgonzola, which comes as a surprise because it wasn't very tangy. Provincetown, Mass. Mac and cheese tour. This is a small mac and cheese from the Southern Sisters Barbecue. And while Nina eats the gelato, I've tried a bite and it tastes kind of like fruit. There's something kind of weird about it. But they claim that it's the best in town, and I disagree. I'm having lobster mac with Nina.
With the ketchup, I thought there was some out here.
In Salem, at the something, Fins Seafood. And what makes this lobster mac unique is that it is super lobstery. Like it tastes more like lobster than cheese. It's like, notice how it's like pink and kind of red?
I don't think John would like that very much.
No.
All right, we've tried the adult mac and cheese. We're going for the kids mac. We all know the kids mac is always better. Not today. It's okay, but it's mostly butter. The adult mac is better. It's got some kind of harvest ingredients in it, and it's tomatoey, and it's a better noodle. I'm at this like data center party at Markley, and they've got waffles and chicken, and supposedly mac and cheese waffles.